Now we're going to go over wall posts and reels and how to get the most out of them. So these are the best practices for this. Okay, so captions, filming techniques, and design principles. Because Instagram is a really powerful platform for our personal training business because we can get in front of so many people so quickly. So it's really important to practice these best captions because we don't want that quality to drop. One of the things to remember is we need to look at making sure our content doesn't look terrible compared to our competitors because people are naturally going to look at what's better looking. Okay, so it's really important to do this well to get attention in a crowd market. So with our captions, we want to be clear and concise. We don't want really long captions of jargon. Remember, we are talking to our audience, which is whatever niche we're working with. There's a big difference between business to business practices and business to consumer practices. In what we're doing, the vast majority of the time is we are talking to consumers, our consumers. So we need to drop the jargon down. If we're doing business to business, jargon is great. It shows that you're knowledgeable and have expertise. In business to consumer, keep it to a minimum. Use it occasionally to demonstrate expertise, but not all the time. Include a CTA or a call to action in all your posts, whether it's asking followers to comment, to share, to book a session, whatever it is. Each post should have some form of call to action, even if it's something to do. Okay, so what are you going to do with this information is another good one. Now, relevant hashtags can be good. Now, hashtags go in and out. Instagram is currently on a down in hashtags, but it would be remiss of us not to include them because they can still be useful, okay? And engage emotionally. So share stories, offer encouragement, provide solutions in the caption, okay? The caption is also a valuable part of the post, not just the actual content itself. So we've got some samples down there, like an educational one and a promotional one. Use these, but expand on these to fit your niche and your avatar. Now, for your filming, this is really important because most people don't pay attention to this. But when you start filming your content with care, it makes this noticeable difference to the quality of it. People will perceive you as being more professional. So good lighting, okay? So at the moment, I'm doing a very, very small thing, but we've got a ring light here just in case I need to film something that will go through my phone, okay? This is a screen capture, so it's a little bit different. But if you're doing something, having natural light is ideal, or soft lighting that's well lit to basically enhance visibility. It looks better. If you ever had a proper video shoot or a photo shoot, you'll notice that there's lighting everywhere and it gets incredibly hot because the more lighting, it looks better. Now, maintain steady shots, okay? You don't want your camera going like this the whole time. When you're doing it, you want to have a steady shot the whole time to help people stay focused on it and not make them dizzy or seasick. Now, that doesn't mean you can't edit and go from frame to frame, but you need to be aware of keeping the camera steady. And pay attention to, your shots. So make sure they're framed well. You don't want to be in the top, you want to be kind of in the middle of everything that's going on and capture different angles to make it more dynamic. And from there, it's going to lead to better editing as well. So exercise demonstrations, for example, you might show, all right, cool. Hey guys, this is a squat. This is my favorite way to do it. You might show a video of a knees or going over toes. Then you might move to a side-on one to show the lumbar spine. And then you might move to the back to show any kind of bar tilt as an example. Okay, so that is with content, make sure it's not just one continuous shot and that you use these best practices. And with editing, this is where it fits into. So use editing to add value, such as text overlays. It's really important to have captions now because a lot of people will watch reels and stuff like that on their phone with the volume down. So you need captions there so they can read it as they're going on, and it keeps it accessible for all audiences. Now, maintain consistency, same color, same font, same, even transitions can be done consistently to make sure that you have that brand voice going on, which you've talked about so much before. And then also background music if necessary. So if you're doing a talking video, I highly do not recommend background music the whole time. It becomes incredibly distracting and you can't actually hear, or the audience can't hear what you're saying. So doing that, not really an ideal thing. You may have a little bit of music every now and then, but keep it to a minimum unless it's like a more action video where you can have music in and out. Okay. Now, your graphic design principles, again, brand colors, appropriate fonts, be simple across it, ensure visual balance. Make sure that everything that we've talked about before is included in it, okay? So if you're doing an Instagram post, brand colors for text and backgrounds to maintain consistency, and for Reels, same thing as well. This is why we give you the Ascend templates for your post and for your Reels to minimize this work. And all you have to do is put your logo and your fonts and your colors in there and you're away, good to go. So guys, thank you for that. Make sure you apply these best practices in filming and you'll see an increase in the quality of your content and also the conversion of your content.